What's up, everyone? This is Moni Meish, and today you are going to help me to clean my bathroom. Now, I hate cleaning bathrooms since I was young, and nothing's changed. I'm a grown-ass woman. Still don't like cleaning the bathroom. I just feel like it's giving ghetto. It's giving beyond me. It's giving, oh, I need a maid, but I can't afford one. It's just so much. So, first of all, my tub, how can I say it? It's like a shellac, I think is the word my mom used. A shellac over it. So like I bought a rug for the bottom because it was slippery, I almost fell. And I didn't know this, but when I get out the shower, I'm supposed to lift up the rug so that the water doesn't like stay like stuck under it. And let's just say I didn't know. And so I lifted it up one day and it was just, yeah, so it's starting to come up. I need to tell the super. Also, don't judge me, but yeah, basically I've been living here for a year and a half now, and I've never changed my shower curtains. So I got these from my favorite store, which is Marshall's, in 2020, and yeah, just yeah, I kind of. It's a lot of different reasons. One, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to stay here for that long. I'm going to just move, so let me not do anything. But I remember that's the mentality I had when I was like young and in foster care, just moving like from place to place, never really sure where I'm going to be. I'm just like, why fix anything when I'm just going to move? So I do have brand new curtains as well. So when I first moved in, there was like, oh, also I just finished cycling. I did 8 miles today, and I did put on a lot of powder. So if you see any powder, any white on my outfit, boom, powder. So when I first moved in, they were like, yeah, we renovated the bathroom, we changed all these little things. And it's like, if you really like, they was lying, and I don't like being lied to. It was not changed because this was old and rusty and just like mad dirty. And I had to call the super. It's like, hey, yo, super, like, why are you playing? Like, this was not clean. This was not fixed. You would need to come in and change it. And then he came in and changed it. But it's still a few things that I don't like about this apartment. But something that I learned is that I need to change the way that I talk about things. So when I come into my house, especially since seeing, what the hell is that damn movie? It's not coming to my mind. The one is like, we don't talk about Bruno. Anyway, so that movie, like the main character, whatever her name is, she'd be like, hola mi casa, whatever she say, something hi to the house. And even before I saw that, I was just like, hi apartment, hi couch, hi curtains, hi like whatever's in my apartment. I say hi to it because that's supposed to bring like really good energy. So that's something that I do. But since I saw that movie, I do it in Spanish. I be like, hola mi casa. That's not funny. Hola mi casa. I'm not gonna get over it now. And so yeah, that's what I do. I say hi to my cat. Mostly I say hi to my living room and to my cat when I come in. Everything else just be up in the air. Like, I never really know if I want to say hi to it or not. And also, with this type of tub that I have, it starts over here, like not that much in, a little more in, and then it wraps all the way around. So I need 2 shower curtains, which is something else I hate it because it's like, I gotta spend extra money. And I don't like the shower head being right here. I have the one that you pull out, and it had a regular shower head, and I bought this one because I'm like, ew, how ghetto. If you can't pull it down, then you don't need it. Little life lessons I tell myself. So what else I don't? I don't like this paint. I don't like the water does get really hot, and then the walls start to sweat, and then I need to open up the window. But I'm usually cold. Like, I was cold right before I started making this video. I'm usually cold, so what happens is that I don't want to open the window because then it's like I start cold and then I get hot and then I'm this and then I'm that and I just don't know. So this is what it fully looks like. This first one that was up. I'm also going to throw this away. So, okay, now hold on. I'm keeping this because I don't know if I want to put it back up. I think I just want to like toss it and then just get a whole new one whenever I want to change it again. But I think the fabric is pretty decent, and like for me having a history and design, I could make a lot with this. I could make a dress. Yeah, a dress. I could make some pants and a matching jacket. I could do a lot with this, but it needs to be washed also. But this is like, you can't really see it on this one. Actually, this one doesn't really look bad. Oh man, can you put these in the washing machine? It's plastic. But then how would you dry it? See, and this is why people need mothers. I can't call my mom right now for various reasons. This is why people need moms, because this is a valid question I have, and who am I supposed to ask? I mean, I could probably call my aunt. But my aunt, she has her bathroom, she has a sliding thing, so she don't really need that part. Can I see me, okay? I don't want to keep. Actually, I can keep it with the camera. You know why? Because it's my camera. I can do whatever I want to do. Whatever I want to do. Can you see me okay? Oh no, you're not going to be able to see me. My face is going to be up there. I don't know. Let's see how that works out. So, I heard you had a question. You asked me, how have I been? I've been okay, I guess I would say. Just okay. Let's start. First of all, I want to shout out to all my little homies who be stalking me on the internet. You know who you are. I be like, oh, well, let me tell you this thing about me. And I'll be like, oh, I know already. I saw it on your YouTube. And I'd be like, what? And I think it's interesting and also something that I need to grow like accustomed to, because it's like, I think that I'm happy. On one hand, it's like I'm happy that people are genuinely like interested in me, but then on the other hand, I'm kind of like, how do I separate my job from what I do outside of work? And what I do for my day job, I don't really think that there's a way that, oh God, my nose is itching now from this stuff. I'm putting this up. I don't really think that there's a way that I could separate it. Like, I felt like they should have been separate entities, but it's not. So I just have a rule. At a certain time, you call me by my last name, and then after 3:30, I'm Moni Meish, the rapper. I'm Moni Meish, the actor. I'm Moni Meish, the performer. And it's cool. Anyway, so back to depression. So I made a video, and I'll put the little thing at the top, and it was called, like, Help Me Clean My Room, which I'm going to make another one of those probably tomorrow. My room is like a whole pig pen right now. And in the video, I talk about like my depression, my anxiety, yada, yada, yada. And just an update on those things. So I think I made that video in February, and I want to say that I didn't start therapy at that time. But since then, I've started going to therapy. And I love my therapist. She's like smart. She's cute as hell. Like, nice on the eyes. She's a black woman, so like all of my references, like she gets them, and then she refers me books about written by black people for black people, and it just like really works out, because if you've all seen Man Down, it's something that I posted. I want to say it was, I think it was one of my podcasts where I talked about the book of, it's called The Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and the author is a white man, and he made these references about white women, and he's like, oh, you probably want to be banging a hot blonde right now. It's like, ill. I never once in my life said I wanted to bang a hot blonde. I don't even know if I've associated the word hot and blonde together. So it was just very, very interesting to try to read that and just not be able to get through it. Oh, okay, this is the part that I wanted to show. So, what happens to this is that the bottom of it starts to get buildup of soap, which I believe that people just call soap scum, and then it starts to look like, can y'all see that? It starts to look like that. It's brown. It's not mildew. At first, I was thinking it was mildew, but it looks pretty disgusting. And yeah, it's going in the garbage. And I think that soap buildup is actually pretty interesting, right? Because you use soap to clean yourself off, but then the soap creates a buildup. And then, like, once you have that buildup, then you need to use something else to clean the buildup of soap. It's soap, shouldn't it clean itself? Now, I don't really know how these things work. You know, I'm not the scientist. I can't tell you all the Snapple facts, but it's not giving in my head. And in college, which now that I'm older, I do see a lot of importance of taking science classes. But in college, I was just like, fuck science. I'm not gonna be a fucking scientist. And I took, because I was a theater major at my school, I only had to take one science class. Which, what happened in that science class? Oh, in that science class is where I learned about the birds that I talked about in the Cycling and Chatting video, the vampire finch birds from Galapagos. That's the one thing I remember from this class. Thousands of dollars, only thing I remember. But, like I was saying, the teacher was like, why are you in my class? Like, she just knew I wasn't interested. And I was like, oh, I'm a theater major, it's required. And she's like, oh, that's why. Okay, go in the back. When I was younger, I hope I can hear me with the water. When I was younger, I was under the impression that the longer that you let them sit, and the better it would work. I don't really know if that's true or not. Darken. Wet surface, sprinkle Ajax cleanser freely. Rub lightly with sponge to make a paste. Clean and rinse. Use Ajax on pots and pans. I never did use in pots and pans. Porcelain, bathroom fixtures, ceramic, tiles, and even tough outdoor items like barbecue grills and garbage cans. I never knew that. I thought this was only for tough. My whole life. All the young people watching, I hope that you did your chores today. Because you don't want the adult in your life yelling at you to do your chores. Just see, like right there, that's where the tub is coming up at. Oh no. What if my AirPod falls out right into the tub? Look, it's literally just coming up. This is the bottom of my tub. Literally coming up. Here's another one. Yeah, it's like a paint that they put over it. I know something disgusting. I was like pretty small. Oh, that's not a good video. Let me pick this back a little bit. When I was younger, I was trying to clean the tub. And I really didn't reach the other side, so I got in the tub to clean the tub, and the water was so dirty. It was literally disgusting. But I didn't really know no better. Probably the nastiest shit I've ever did in my life. Do you ever wash your hair in the shower? So I wash my hair in the shower, but I really don't know if I can hear me. See? Also, when I first moved in, like,
I told the super that the tub was stopped up, and he's like, "Oh no, it's not. It's fine. What happens? It doesn't like. It'll go down eventually, but like, it's too much. It's too much. Like I want the shit to go down now, right now, not tomorrow, not next week, right now." And it's cat hair everywhere. Like when I use the bathroom, my cat just comes and sits in the tub. Which I wish that she wouldn't. Like, even though I'm a human and she's a cat, I still think I need personal space from the cat. Does that make sense? If you ever need personal space from like an animal, let me know. I never had this conversation with anyone, so I don't know if anyone actually feels that way or if it's just me. I can literally just peel off the whole bottom of my cup, you know? Literally. I'm gonna let the water go down some. Oh my goodness. So, talking about my hands. So, my mom was like, whoop whoop, you can't really use Drano. Which is it Drano or something else? No, not that one. Yeah, my mom said not to use, I got this from Amazon. And it was, okay, I don't know how much it cost. Oh, it's green like my house. But I got this from Amazon. My mom was like, oh, you can't keep using stuff like that in the tub because it's not really good for like the pipes. And I'm just like, I just want it to like not be stopped up. And I even use, which this also looks disgusting, I'm gonna show you. I use this. It looks really disgusting. I use this little contraption to catch my hair from going down. So I catch most of my hair from going down the drain. And I need to wash my hair. I should really be washing my hair 2 times a week. But I'm doing it like once a week. Maybe twice if it's hot outside because my hair doesn't really like, oh, it's supposed to be stuck on my hands. Maybe twice a week because my afro doesn't really dry. And yeah. Alright, all the water just went down just now. Alright, y'all. Even though my mom told me not to do it, that's why I'm gonna. It's crazy because right now the water's going straight down. I just want it to do better. Should we do it? Yes, we should. Okay. Dissolver uses a powerful biodegradable surfactant. I never said this word before. Surfactant and other proprietary. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm gonna read it again. This is what I make the kids do. You get one word and read the whole thing over. Uses a powerful biodegradable surfactant and other proprietary pride. It's like a tongue twister. Proprietary ingredients to cut through the toughest clogs. Office, blah 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 blah. I'm going to danger. Contains lauramine oxide derived from plant-based material and other blah 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 blah. Where's the actual directions at? Oh, instructions for use. Use sinks and tub. Pour 1 full chamber of product slowly into the drain. Allow products to sit and drain for 1 hour, preferably overnight. And then, well, I have to take a shower, so maybe I shouldn't do this right now. Well, you know, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm not even gonna use the whole thing. I'm gonna use half of it. So you want to move your face away from it because it's like, what if it like bubbles up? I don't know. Open. It has a child lock and I can't get it open. I hate when I can't get a child lock open. I'm like, yo, how old am I? 5? Wait, is this side open? Aha! I already used some of it and decided not to use the whole thing. Look at me. As long as I maintain my consistency, I fuck with myself. Also, my mom says that this bubbles up sometimes, so you don't want to keep your face like really close to it. Alright, hey Alexa, set an alarm for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
First of all, close. There you go. Gotta be a little aggressive to do what you want. Like, I'm done with this. I'm gonna put this back in the cabinet. This go in the cabinet too, because why wasn't in there in the first place? Alright, making progress. I'm sorry, that's why I haven't done this shit yet. The bag that I need is not even here. BRB people. Forget my tub until I come back. She said BRB people. BRB. Looking all down in the dumps. Everybody wants to see you, Gaston. Even when taking your lumps. Alright, so what we're going to do first is that we're going to put up these 2. My mom bought these for me months ago. And I just never got around to putting them up. So 2 clears. I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Things like this is that I wish that I had somebody to do these things with. And it kind of makes me miss my niece, because my niece, when I first moved in, my niece, she literally cleaned the whole bathroom. She got the mop. She was going in. I ain't never seen a girl mop like that. She was mopping for her life. She was mopping like it was the last mop in the world before the sun decides to burst. She was going to do a thing. Oh, this is really good. I'm cold. Now I don't want to act right. Yeah, so things like, when I think about things like this, I think about it being like something that's like domesticated or something that you should be doing with like a boyfriend. And you know, I wouldn't say I'm domesticated. I wouldn't say I have a boyfriend, but I would say that it still needs to be done. So here I am. 1 year later. If I fall, don't laugh at me. Oh, I need to put the camera back now. So much work. Can I just put it upwards? Ooh. Ew, yo. For how long I've been working out, you would think that my gut wouldn't be there anymore. It's still there. It just... Look, like, I'm going to be famous soon, but I'm not going to be, like, the famous person that goes and gets her stomach done. Like, I can't afford it. Maybe in 5 years. But y'all got to keep streaming me. Oh, this is the perfect time to say it. My name is Moni Meish, and I'm a rapper. I be rapping. I'm a rapper. I feel like this is on backwards. This has been on backwards this whole time. No, they're all like this. No, they're not. What am I doing wrong? This is backwards. Yeah, so my name is Moni Meish. I am a rapper. I am on all of the streaming platforms. Literally all of them. I pay for all of them, so I better be on all of them. I haven't checked all of them because it's like, I can't make an account for all these different platforms. I can't. I have a Spotify account and I have an Apple account that I'm thinking about canceling. And I can't. I can't. Can one of y'all let me know if you can find me on Tidal? That's MoniMeish. Yeah, let me know if I'm on Tidal. I better be on Tidal. I don't want my Tidal. So I do have a new song coming out on Wednesday. So I don't have a calendar in front of me. I want to say it's May 18th, titled Dear Corey. So Dear Corey is a song about me being outside with my older brother, Robert. And we went to this ice cream spot called The Social, which is in Brooklyn. It's I want to say 1 to 2 blocks away from, no, not 1, because it's up in that corner. I don't know what's on that corner. It's 2 to 3 blocks away from the Brooklyn Museum. And we went to The Social. And we went to get ice cream, which is, we've been there twice, so it's our norm now. And yeah, twice is a norm. And we sat down, and then in my mind, I looked down and I see a debit card. And no, I saw the ID first, and then in my mind, it was my ID. So I went to pick it up, and it wasn't. It was this lady named Corey. And I'm like, oh my God, her ID and her debit card, this is crazy. I need to give it back to her. I've been that person my whole life. Like, I found cell phones, money, whatever you want to say. I've been the person to find it. I'm like, yep, let me find this person to give it back. So what I decided to do after I looked around the store, she wasn't there. Went outside, she wasn't outside. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna write. I wanna return it to her. So found her on LinkedIn. Couldn't find her on what website was that? Couldn't find her on Instagram or Facebook because my cat has the zoomies. I just wanted to be like, hey, I found these things, where do you want to meet me at? So I can give it back to you. And found her on LinkedIn. She actually accepted me, but she never said anything. And I wrote a letter. And I was like, I started it by saying, Dear Corey. And then I was like, hey, I found X, yada, 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 yada. And I would like to give it back to you. I'm at The Social. Actually, I took a picture of the letter I sent her. That's not word for word, but I'll read the letter. Probably when the song comes out on 18th. I'm just asking her, like, what kind of ice cream did she eat? Maybe I asked her how was her day. I don't know. But Dear Corey was, like, my thought process in trying to return her card to her. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a stamp, and I'm going to send her stuff back. Because it's like, it takes mad work after you lose an ID to get it replaced. Especially if you don't have all the different points to like verify who you are, it's mad work. So I was like, hopefully this works. Hopefully she checked her mail and she lived at the place that was on her ID, and then she got it back. And basically because like if I lost my ID and someone someone found it, I would hope that they would want to return it to me. This one time when I was working at the store in the city, it was a retail store, and in the front of the store was a cell phone on the floor. And there was a college down the street. I think it was Blue Roof. Yeah, it was a college down the street. I think it was Blue Roof. And I picked it up, and then the phone was getting my text messages, and it was this girl who had she was in a group project. And I'm like looking at the messages and like, oh yeah, I think they were like meeting at the library. And so I wrote the group, I'm like, hey, I don't know whose phone this is, but they dropped it in front of my job. This is my job, just tell them to come and get it. This is the manager. And they didn't believe me at first. Yeah, they didn't believe me at first at all. And then the person did end up coming to get it, and I was just so happy about it. I was so happy about it. I'm like, yeah, I did something cool today. I helped the person, yay me. One thing that definitely makes, why don't I have enough hooks? Oh, I put them down in there. One thing that, can I see you? Would this be cool if I had a video and then I had this clear thing in front of it? Like, let me out! Let me out! Can you see me knocking? Okay, maybe I could do something cool with this. Yeah, so one thing that makes me happy in life is like doing community service and helping people. And I really think the reason for that is just like growing up in a foster home, I kind of had this like mentality like I wanted someone to save me. And oh my god, no, I failed. See? My fucking mom fell. I'm not even gonna blame myself. This is too short. I mean, it's just long enough. I have to make sure. My last one was long, so it came like past the bottom of the thing, but this one is like right there. So any sudden movement, water everywhere. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so from being in foster care, I have like this this damsel in distress kind of like attitude. Like, I need someone to save me. I need someone to make sure that this happens. And it was never really me saving myself, which is the part of my fairy tale of sorts that I'm at right now. It's like me saving myself. But like as a young person in foster care, you yeah, I don't even know if I was deeply emotional back then. See, I have so many disconnections when I was younger. But I know that I definitely felt like, oh, I want someone to save me. I'm a damsel in distress. And I grew up watching a lot of Disney movies. So I'm like, yeah, someone's gonna come on their white shining horse and make my life better. And the reality is that we live in a harsh world and people aren't necessarily going to come on that white shining horse that you pray for. Like, this is not Prince Charming. Like who the hell do I think I am? No one's coming to save you. You have to save yourself. You have to have that motivation. I feel like I'm saying something deep, but you can't really see me. You have to have that motivation to do better for yourself and to just like want better. You have to have that motivation to get up and get it on your own. And I think that's what maybe saying that it hurt the most is like the wrong thing to say. But like when I realized that, not even, see, look at me fucking up my own story. Not even that I realized that, for me it was more so my form, because this is the best part of this whole video. I kept this pink on because guess what? Everything's gonna be pink. I always shout out Mike, but shout out to my friend Mike, because he was like, Q, is your favorite color pink? And I was like, no. He's like, but you're always wearing pink. And I was like, I am. And I was like, oh, I am. Hopefully this is long. Oh, is this a little breaky break? So this is what I got. There's a little, can I see that good? I have a screen protector, like the one that like, so people can't like see what's in your phone, whatever that's called. A black screen, is that it? Anyways, I can see, but it's still a little bit dark. Anyway, so I got this a couple days ago because I keep telling myself I wanted to change my shower curtain, and I haven't yet, and I haven't really been having company. And I told myself that I'm going to allow myself to have company, so I need to. Oh no! I put this all on the wrong way. Could y'all even see? I put it on the wrong way. I'm supposed to put this on first and then put that over it. For a failure. Fucking failure. Literally, a failure. What did I do to deserve this? I just was being me and failing. Fuck. Literally, fuck. And I put both of them up. Ugh. I'm gonna have to cut this video short. This video is gonna be too long. I thought this video was gonna be like a little 5-minute wham bam thank you ma'am. No, it's about to be forever. Why? Because I can't put up a shower curtain the right way. See, and this is why I need assistance. If my niece was here, she would have been like, auntie, I think I think you need to do it like this. And then I would have argued with her, and then I would have been like, oh, you're right. And then I would have bought her ice cream. Freaking brilliant. Can I do it this way? Bro, what the hell, man? My weekend is already starting off bad. Oh,
That was stressful. Is this even long enough? Barely. Yo, I didn't measure anything. I've spent a lot of time in life not measuring things and just be like, you know what, this is what I want. I'm gonna get it. Oh God, this looks like an old grandma's bathroom. When I put the carpet on the floor, it's gonna look cute. I'm gonna take a picture. I feel like whoever's watching, you're judging me right now, and I need you to relax. Like, big time. Because I feel like you just called it ugly. Like, I don't know you. I don't know who you are, but I feel in my spirit that you're gonna watch and you're gonna be like, oh, that's ugly. And see, from down here, I'm gonna have to do mad videos in the bathroom because it's pink, and apparently it's my favorite color. It's gonna give. It's gonna give. It's definitely gonna give. Y'all are not even gonna be able to see me while I'm recording. Y'all not. Y'all just not. It's not working out. See, and that's why living is a 2-person job. Literally. I couldn't imagine being a single mother. I couldn't. What? I gotta change the toilet seat and change the diaper? At this. Ghetto. Like, get out of my face. Who are you talking to? But people do it all the time, though. That's crazy. I was saying earlier, one of my biggest fears is, like, to get pregnant and, like, my baby daddy don't want to be the baby daddy. And he just want to act brand new. Act like he don't know me. Act like he don't know little Ray J. And then what am I going to do? Put him on child support? Call the police on him? Kick him out and throw away the Xbox? It's a lot. Can I see me okay and see this at the same time? Bro, this video is 37 minutes. And this is why I didn't want to do this. Ugh. It's like Hunger Games trying not to fall on the top. I can't believe I took this whole thing on wrong. That's how you could tell that my life has been kind of random and I just been starting things. And like, did I really read the directions? Maybe not. When I first started college and my 2 year, my associate college, my Professor Kavanaugh, I wonder if she still works there. I gotta email that lady. But she showed us this TED Talk, and in the TED Talk it said something like, the maps that they gave us are outdated. And I'll never forget it because it's like, everybody want to tell you how to do it, but they ain't never do it. Everyone will be like, oh, go this way, but they made a right and they told you to make a left. And it's like, it's not giving like what they thought it was supposed to give. Or even like when you think about like the difference in technology, like so much has changed since the 1990s, since the early 2000s alone, and things are not the same. Like there's so many new jobs on the market today that wasn't available 20 years ago. So things that people would have did when they were younger, they can't say you do the same thing. Life is not the same. Life is like literally different. So just as a youth, you always need to learn like heed the wisdom of the older people, but also know that you live in a different generation and things can't always be like the way that they envision it to be. Sometimes you do gotta like do your own thing. Sometimes you gotta put on your big girl panties and just be like, Dava, don't say that to your parent. Don't, please. Because I don't want nobody parent yelling at me somehow. Moni Meish was like, that. No. You ain't get it from me. I'm just the auntie from the internet. And I want to be invited to the cookout. My lips is mad dry, which is nasty. And I need to mop the floor. I need to do homework. See, this is another thing, right? Because I feel like my brain doesn't want to concentrate on more than one thing at a time, which I do have the functioning to do it. No, I'm lying. The mental capacity. I've focused on more than one thing in the past, right? But as of lately, I haven't been feeling like I have the mental capacity to do such a thing. And when I really think about it, it's like you can't put your 100% into something if you're focusing on something else. So I'd be like, oh, bada bing, bada boom, giving up on this thing for now.
But even like I was talking to my brother, I was talking to Robert, and I was like, yeah, you know, I wanna not cycle for the next month because I'm putting so much time into cycling because losing weight is important to me. You know, I'm still basically the same weight for like 5 months now. And I'm like, yeah, I want to lose weight, but I also want to graduate. And I know that I should be focusing all of my energy on graduating, and I don't think that I could do both at the same time. And the reality is that I need to be better with my time management. And I find it to be hard because it's like I have a full-time job and I do I work after my job. After my regular hours, I work after my job 2 days a week. And then sometimes like I don't have lunch breaks. Sometimes when I come home I'm so tired and I need to go straight to sleep. Like I literally don't have it in me to do like to at least try to do one more thing to try to get better. But then that's when it comes to okay, I got it right. But then that's when it's supposed to come to like me being able to being able to prioritize. And I don't want to leave out cycling. I don't want to leave out being in a relationship. I don't want to leave out having friends. But I think that everything is just everything was too much and I had to give up something. So something that I've given up this past year is that I've given up my friends. I've completely given up my friends. I've given up the will to want to try. Like even the guy that I was talking to before I made all those like celibate videos, I gave up the will to like want to create my own things and my own life, and I wanted to how can I say, not that I hated my life, but to an extent I did. Let's just go back and rewind a little bit. So basically, don't fall. I'm playing Hunger Games right now. There you go. So basically, I started. This toilet seat is mad loose, bro. And I'm gonna get a pink toilet seat too, cause like, or I should get this color toilet seat, cause everything else is pink. The carpets are pink. I was definitely gonna sit on this. Now I'm not. I'm gonna bust my ass. But I'm happy that it's May and my last. Oh, yay me! Let's look at myself round of applause. Thank you. My last master class. So a 2-year master program. My last master's class was this past Wednesday. And I was excited and happy about it, but at the same time, not. Just because it just made me really sit and reflect on what these last 2 years have been. So, in these last 2 years, I've been diagnosed with depression, anxiety, insomnia. That's partially due to the fact that in those last 2 years, it's been COVID. Also, in these last 2 years, my mom, who was clean for 6 to 8 years, she relapsed. Literally, the same week that I moved out is the week that she relapsed. Like, at the beginning of coming here, that was really hard for me because I just kept thinking that it was my fault, and I kept telling myself, oh, but like if I would have stayed, right? If I would have stayed, would she have relapsed? Would she have done drugs in front of me? And I am able to recognize that it's not completely my fault. Like, she's a grown-ass woman, and she can make her own fucking decisions. But, like, if I would have stayed, would her life be different? Would my life definitely would have been different because I wouldn't have my own space. I wouldn't still have to deal with her and, like, all the craziness that comes with her. But, I'm about to fall. But it definitely would have been different. I would have still been around my little brother. It's so many things that would have still been happening, but let's get away from that subject real quick. If I would have stayed, this one is a little broken, but it's all good. If I would have stayed, damn, these videos get kind of pensive sometimes. Like, I feel like it's deep and emotional. Like, I should start crying, but I ain't no punkers, bitch. At least not right now. maybe tomorrow. So I'm not gonna start crying right now. But this is a bad angle to try to work on it and try to be seen by the camera. Let me try to come this way. Hunger Games. No, don't fall. Katniss, save me. Can those come? I hate that there's only one outlet in this bathroom. Where I grew up at, there was. I think that's something else that, like, balance. So, like, God, a whole different story in the middle of a story. So it's like, yeah, I wasn't forced to care growing up. Oh, I'm missing one of these little hook things. I wasn't forced to care, but at the same time, my foster home wasn't a bad home. Like, I really grew up in a big ass house, and I remember the bathroom being renovated. And maybe I have a thing with bathrooms because when I was younger and I wanted to like escape and be by myself, I would just go sit in the bathroom whenever I could. And my foster family, my foster mom, her bathroom, there was a jacuzzi, there was a stand-up shower, it was a vanity, it was a really nice sink in the mirror with all the lights on it, and I really enjoyed it. My foster mom, Marilyn Edwards, she was a beautician, so she was really big into beauty and perfumes and putting perfume on when you go to sleep, and like I don't think that she showed it a lot because I had a thyroid issue within the last 3 years, but she also had one, so she was like a more heavy set woman. But you could just tell like when she was younger and like smaller that she was really into like looks and like looking good for her man and showing up for her man. She very much so had that energy about her. And okay, it's really hard to balance and have random conversations at the same time. Usually I'm amazing, but balancing without falling, oh my God. Anyway, I think my point was that I really like bathrooms. And I wish my bathroom was bigger. I wish the tub was better. I wish this paint was different. It's like really cracking. It looks kind of gross. They didn't give me a new paint job when I moved in either. They said that they did. Some cobwebs up there I need to clean. I'm going to change this light fixture that you can't see right now. Anyway, let's go back to the last 2 years story because I don't even know where I was going with that last story. Can I? No, I'm going to fall. Guys, I've met my match. I don't know. I'm going to stand like this. All right, I'm a cat. I have 9 lives. So yeah, so on top of my mom relapsing and me having like depression and stuff, like starting this new field that I'm working in right now, it's been a lot to learn how to navigate first online and then in person. And then just being, I think just being in person after a pandemic is like completely different than like if I would have started this profession like pre-pandemic. So that's something else that I'm dealing with. And then also college. Don't ask me how many classes I've taken in the last 2 years. I don't really know. I just know that I took them. And I think people who go to school full time don't really get enough credit for like having to be in school and still managing other parts of their lives. And it was really hard on me being alone by myself because of the pandemic, and then going through the mental health issues, and then my mom relapsing and being in a new apartment in a new neighborhood completely by myself. Since I lived up here, my biological mom has been here twice. Both of my brothers have been here once or twice. The guy, he was here only twice. And then with him, I had to really think, like, if I'm a shorty with my own apartment, my own job, or whatever. And it's like, if I have my own apartment and you don't even show any interest in coming over, then you don't really like me. I had to really sit and realize that. I mean, yeah, he had his own apartment too, but, like, you say that you really like me, you really care about me, then why don't you come over and come? You know that Nicki Minaj song? She be like, Come see about me. I used to play that song a lot because, again, going back to like being young and my abandonment issues, I've always wanted people to come and like see about me. I kind of feel like, I don't know shorty name, but like the movie Tangled, kind of like a Rapunzel kind of story. Like you just like sitting in the window waiting for like that person to come and like rescue you. Like I always wanted someone to come and see about me, and that's why I'm getting better now, especially since I've been in therapy. But like for the longest time, if you tell me you're gonna do something and you don't fucking do it, like I hate you. I really hate you, and I can't for the life of me. I really cannot do it. I think like everybody has their triggers and like their red flags and things, and mine is really, don't tell me you're gonna do something and you don't do it. Like that's the thing that triggers me. Don't say that you're gonna call me and then you don't call me. Don't say you're gonna come see me and you don't come see me. Don't tell me that you're gonna get me something and then you don't get it from me. I personally cannot deal with that. I do feel like I'm a strong woman, but I'm strong like a bomb. Like you push me too much and I might like explode. Like yes, that's what I am. So don't lie to me. Don't stand me up. I literally cannot handle it. And then the guy that I'm talking to now, he's I had to be very specific. I think my headphone just died. I hope y'all can still hear me. But the guy I'm talking to now, I had to be very specific. Like, this is what I like. Oh, it definitely died. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is what you can do. This is what you can't do. I've been better with enforcing boundaries just because I know that my mental health is really on the edge and I can't deal with being let down right now. So a part of me not being in the mental space to be let down is that I make music and I stay by myself. Yes, they're all up. And then I told myself the most important thing from these last couple months, which I think that started in like October for me, when I told my friends I wouldn't be around as much anymore, is that I needed to really, what did I drop? I don't know. No, I did that wrong. I skipped one. Where did I? Oh man, why am I messing up? Oh, it's really long. There's an extra one, but there's not an extra one on this one. See, more proof why this is not a one-person thing. Bruh. I'm standing on the phone with you. I said I wouldn't stand now. Okay, guys, I really didn't skip any, so I don't know what's happening, but it's not giving. It's not. And there's just like an extra hook over here. Whatever. No, next time I do this is I'm inviting somebody over. We're changing my shower curtains. My dry ass lips. Look at these grandma ass curtains. Oh, it's really short. It's so short. Oh goodness. I'm actually really feeling the pink because it gives a new like, it gives like completely new vibes to the bathroom, because the bathroom was kind of like, you know what it was? Oh, and look at me in the curtain. It was ¿cómo se dice? Boring. Hey Alexa, what's the definition to mundane?
Here's what I found. The adjective mundane is usually defined as common, ordinary, banal, unimaginative. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for mundane.
That's what it was. It was given boring. It was given, I've been here for a year. I need to change. Oh, this makes it a little spicy. Look at that. Boom. Spicy milk. I need to clean up this damn shelf. Oh, God, that was a lot of work. All right, y'all. This is Moni Meish. If you watched this long 55 minutes, thank you. You really don't hold me. You just held me down. Hopefully I changed my shower curtain within less than a year, and I'll record it when I do, or if I move. I am a million things, but most importantly, I am a rap artist. Stay tuned for more of these videos because I'm always alone. But when I make these videos, it does make me feel like I have someone here, and it's more like personable to me, and I actually really enjoy it. Again, my name is Moni Meish. A million things, but most importantly to me is that I am a rapper, and I'm a graduating master's student with my last class. I still got a lot of homework to do for this class, but it's not due until June 6th. So I'm graduating August 21st, and I'm so excited about this new part of my life. And if there's any of you who've been through foster care, if you have any family and your parents is on drugs, like, I make music about things that I really go through in my real emotions. So expect music about shaking your ass if you like to shake your ass, but also about like my mental state and being in foster care, and then guys being liars, lying to you, not wanting to be held accountable, and then gaslighting your ass. Songs about finding someone's debit card. I don't really know. All right, I'm gonna go because I could keep talking forever. Bye.